in training, okay? Because we train and we train hard so that when it's time to actually trade, we know what the hell we're doing.
You have now stumbled into AmericanDreamTrading.com, where we trade shares and options. I will show you about swing trading, long-term trading, dividend stocks, high-yield income stocks, covered calls, cash secure puts, diagonal and credit spreads, debit spreads. I will teach you everything there is to know about the entire market. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe I get paid to help all of you get paid. This is such a wild thing.
I love that song, man. It gets me pumped, baby. Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat and watch party. I'm your host, J&J Video Reacts. This is my co-host, Trinity. Welcome to the show, guys. This has been a stream that's been created by traders, for traders, to just kick back, relax, have fun, and talk about our day trading in the stock market, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It is founded by a man, 30-year stock market vet, Chad W. Christian. Shout out to you, Coach. We love you, baby. Thank you so much for letting us use your YouTube platform as a hangout after the market. The market is stressful enough, guys. How about Mar today, huh? How about Bitcoin? How about all the news? How about crypto in general? Okay? Yeah, it went nuts today. And hopefully you guys made some money in it. We like to talk about what goes on in the market, how we did, what happens. And let me tell you, we are trained by a man who has traded through every market condition imaginable. So, as you can imagine, we are able to do so as well. He's taught us how to get in trades, out of trades, and everything in the middle, even though we don't diddle in the middle. And those of you that know about support and resistance know exactly what I'm talking about. But so welcome to the stream. If you are not a member of American Dream Trading, you can join right away. There is a link that is pinned to the top of this live chat. And for you in the aftermarket or the replay game, there is also a link that is pinned or posted in the description of the video that says AmericanDreamTrading.com. American, I don't know what the hell that just happened right there, but damn. AmericanDreamTrading.com. I can speak. And all you do is click that, and there is a, you know what I'm going to say, right? You know that plethora. There is a plethora of choices of services on that website. That will get you a one-on-one with a moderator. That will get you a one-on-one with a moderator. That will also get you, God, there's a whole thing, hot stock picks, monthly workshop classes. Guys, I'm telling you, one-on-one with, listen, it'll get you a VIP membership. What is that? Don't you want to know? That is the membership that includes all of those services. It also includes trading view indicators as well, and one-on-one type style training with our coach and mentor, Chad Christian. So you can't beat that. How many mentors on YouTube, TikTok, or otherwise are going to sit in a room with you on a Zoom call that is recorded live? So there's proof in the pudding, all right, that we get to talk to him. He trades with us. He shows us his screen. He talks us through the trades. He helps us get in and out. Not to mention the fact that, shout out to Mark, who shall remain last nameless. Coach has created another millionaire. Did you hear? Not one, two, not another, meaning there were some before him. Not just one, not what, 9? So he's the 10th? 10 millionaires in a trading group is unheard of, guys. So there's got to be something to the strategies that Coach has come up with, that Coach teaches us. There's got to be something to the je ne sais quoi that exists within this group, in this community. We love each other. We take care of each other. And Coach is our mentor and our friend. So, yeah, you want to be a part of this. So if you want to get with that, go ahead and click that link. The second link is the link to join the stream. If you want to come up here and talk about your day trading in the stock market, let us know. What'd you do? Did you make money? How'd you do it? Did you use Coach's strategies? How did you use Coach's strategies? How did it work out for you? How much did you make? if you lost money, if you did not do well, if you didn't trade at all and you just have questions, come on up here, talk to us. Let's pick it apart. Let's see what's going on. Not to mention the fact that we have an amazing videographer named Carter, and he has loaded over 2,000 videos on this channel. So we're going to watch a couple of Carter's videos. Whatever he uploaded for us today, I can't wait to see what he's got on tap. We will watch it. Let's see what we got. We got somebody trying to type me in the private chat. What's going on? Hold on one second. Yeah, my headset actually died just now, and I don't know how that happened because it was plugged in literally all night. So, you know what I mean? I could use it for a prop, but that's going to muffle my hearing. So, yeah, it sucks, man. I literally, as soon as I started streaming, you could hear the little noise. I'm like, how's that possible? Of course, I was creating a video today. I got one for you guys. Man. You know, we always benefit from Coach's motivational nature and how he motivates us. Well, we're going to put it out for the world. Yeah, and I'm almost done. That's why I'm running a little bit behind. So if we get engaged in a deep conversation and we've got some people talking amongst themselves on the panel, I can kind of slip into creation mode while we're here a little bit and maybe get it finished up and premiere it for you guys here on the Aftermarket. So we'll see if that allows, you know, great. If not, then you'll see it tomorrow. But yeah, so the third link is my paycheck, how I get paid. Thank you guys for all of you that tip. Christina tipped me this morning. Thank you, baby girl. Nate sent me an awesome tip today. Thank you so much, Nate. I appreciate everything you do, man. So yeah, those of you that want to, you know, help me keep the lights on, help me do what it is I need to do to make ends meet. The tip jar is donated right there. Donated. Freudian slip there, guys. Donated, located. Jesus, right there. Thank you so much for all that you do. I appreciate it. $2-3 times all of you. Hey, it's not much to you, but it means a lot to me. It helps me put food on my table. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and get some people here in this that are hanging out here in the. Martin McSee is staring. All right.
Dawn,
yes.
Dawn, you got to stop. You got to stop. Everything you say is echoing back through your speakers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's weird.
Plug your electric cord into your headset and put it on your head.
I don't actually have one. Well, yeah, it's too short.
Got a headset or a extension cord?
You know what? Hold up. There may be another. Let me hold on. Technical difficulties, folks.
What's up, Mark?
What's up, DJ? She don't have her headset on. Everything's feeding back. Yeah. Hell, I did. I got. Anyway. Let's wait till she gets this fixed. Yeah, I see that.
I mean, Mark, hey, go ahead, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Don't make it bad.
It can. It's echoing. It's echoing back through your speakers, Dawn.
I don't hear echo. Oh, when she...
Yeah. How about now? There we go. Hey, Dawn. My apologies, girl. It was me.
It's Mark. It's always Mark.
You are fucking kidding me. She's my friend.
I'm sorry.
It's Mark. It was always Mark.
I didn't see. I had to use. Oh my God. When DJ, as soon as DJ said,
"Yeah, you laughed." You know I'm sitting on it, right?
Well, as soon as DJ said it, I didn't echo it for me. I'm like, ruh-roh.
I'm gonna cuss him out so bad right now. Don't laugh at him.
Oh well. I'm a
Okay.
baby boomer. I don't know
It happens.
technology.
People make that. It happens.
Right?
Oh my god.
You know the funny thing is, part of me was thinking, how is that possible? Because normally that doesn't happen. I've done it without the headset before, and I'm like, I wonder if that's on Mark's then. But you know, you're a tech
It was.
guy, so I trusted you.
Oh, there's your first mistake. I'm like, oh my
I
god.
gave you the benefit of the doubt. But
Sorry.
welcome, guys. Don't worry about it. How you guys doing?
Good.
Great. Great
Wow.
day. Great day.
Okay, so I wasn't
So, gee.
getting on the fun, but I was completely submerged and focused. I'm embarrassed to say what happened with me, so we're gonna leave that off. But it all worked out. It's good. But yeah, so
Good.
Mark, let's start with you. Yeah, it ultimately worked
Yeah,
out.
let's get the bad out of the way first.
All right, what happened?
Bought a call instead of a put on my first queue.
Oh, you did a coach.
Yeah. Didn't
It wasn't
realize
worse than what I did.
I lost. What did I lose? $200. Something. I don't know what it was. 200 something. It was probably over 200. Because I wasn't looking. Because I wasn't looking at my profit and loss. I was
Dude,
just
that's
watching.
crazy.
I was watching the candles go down on the put on the queues.
Mark, would you
And I
believe
happened to
that I
click
told you
over
we did the
this-
same thing?
I happened to look over and I'm like, ruh-roh, this ain't good. I heard it close it right away. So it's down $200. I'm like, I was
Do
like,
you
oh
know
my
we
God.
did the same thing and lost the
I'm
same
like-
amount of money?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I got back in, made my 200 or whatever it was. I think it was close to 230 or something. I don't remember now. But anyway, I made my money back plus $20. So I made whatever. Just say I made $250. Got that back. So I was $20 ahead. And then I got it. I'm like, that really rattled me. I'm like, idiot.
Yeah, I feel you.
And
feel you.
especially since I missed out on all that money.
Right.
It was a great.
Right.
Oh, no.
Too
I
bad
mean, because
too bad
it
I
was
didn't get it.
plummeting.
Well, then I didn't. Then the other thing is because it rattled me, and I'd think, what did I do? And I'd double check to see what happened. I mean, obviously that's what happened. I can't believe it. I mean, I haven't done. It's been a while. Anyway, it is what it is. I got back out of the hole.
On this video that I'm making, and I had no
Yeah.
business doing that. When you're trading, learn from when you're trading. You have got to be like laser focused on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mechanics, mental state, everything.
Yeah.
You
So
really
I got
do.
my $20 or $25 ahead after re-entering the trade.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm like, okay, time to take a breath, step back a little bit. And I forget. I waited till after lunch. I'm like, let's wait and see if this thing reverses course and starts a new EW. I wanted to start fresh.
Right.
And I was looking at Apple. I almost got into Apple itself. And I didn't because it kept hitting critical levels. And then it would consolidate. So I was like, heck with this. So I was like, I'll just wait for the next queue to come out.
Yeah.
And I don't know what time it was. I sat there and I had it loaded up, ready to go, and get ready to hit the button. And we'll hear Microsoft, because I watch Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon charts. And Amazon was reaching a double, triple top thing. And Amazon was still below VWAP, reaching a critical level, like a mini double top. And Apple was reaching a critical level. It was already in the green EWO on the queue, so. But I was scared because I had my critical levels on my underlying stocks marked. And I even scrolled back just to make sure they were legitimate because I haven't done that for a while. And they were. And by God, they did. They hit them critical levels and pulled back. So I say I didn't lose money. So then there about whatever time was it? 2 o'clock-ish? I don't know, whatever time. It broke through those levels. I'm like, okay, I'm in. And it went up just a little bit more and pulled back. And I'm like, I'm out. I ain't playing this game. I made like 1 penny a share.
Right.
So that was like I made $5 on tying up that money. So I'm like, that's it. I'm done. So I think I netted whatever $25 if that today. I was like, sat there all day long, make $25. I was like, whatever.
Hey, listen, it happens, man. It happens.
Don't divide what you make by the hour you spent in front of your computers.
Right.
Someday you'll find you'd be better working at McDonald's. Like today. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Mark,
Green,
does it mess
green
with
is
you?
green. Green
Does
is
it
green,
mess
but
with
it
you that
sucks to
Nate is
sit there
killing
like
it in
that.
the queues, man?
Yeah, it was. See, I didn't do that. I was gonna jump in at the beginning. I'm like, no, I'm not going. But if I would have, I'd have been there right with Nate. I would have done to make contracts is what Nate did, but I was ready to go, and I was like, boy, did I miss that quick buck there, and it's like, whatever. I'm still.
Don't worry about it.
I waited. I wasn't going to jump right in at the opening like I did the last couple times.
Yeah.
Like I did yesterday, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, so I wasn't going to do it. I was like, I'm going to give this a couple of minutes because then the economic news came out. Inflation was higher and job was kind of screwy, but the queues were green at that time, and it took off. They had that big gamma candle. The big just took 50-foot long candle. I'm like, I ain't jumping at that. Well, then by that it was already halfway up to where it was going.
That was a fake out.
Yeah, it went up.
Yes, it
was. Yeah, so I didn't. That was the reason. If it went up smaller candles, more steady, I may have scalped it, but I didn't want to scalp that big, that big huge candle and get all screwed up and have it pull back on me. And I've been messed up. So,
but we got no excuse, right? Because we had Coach yelling the entire time.
Oh, I know.
We had Coach yelling the entire time. You guys know literally, it sounded like he could have just straight up just called it like it was a race. I mean, he knew everything that damn stock was going to do before it did it and called it to the letter.
I almost jumped into Mara, but Mara's ripped my face. I hesitated, so I didn't. I had my finger on it. I'm like, and I said, nah. It was first day of, the crypto ETFs. I didn't know what was going to happen. And really, it didn't. I don't know what the ETFs did, but I'm sure we couldn't trade them on Webull. I don't think they ever did open on Webull, did they? I don't think we could trade the new ones on Webull.
I'm excited to tell you my day.
All right, let's go, DJ.
I'm excited to tell you my day.
We were chatting. They got me and him on YouTube.
How much?
All right. So for the big V for Benny in charts today, I hopped on my surfboard and I rode your cues down for $785.
Good job.
Then waited.
Good job.
Then waited. Rode that surfboard back up, and I cashed out at $425 for a grand total of $1,210.
How much on the upswing?
1,000. I made $425 on the upswing, $785 on the down.
All right, good job.
Nice job, man. Guys, give it up for Vinny down there in the chat. Did you hear that? Killed it.
So you see why I'm sitting here like fidgety while you guys are talking, because I can't wait. I was excited.
Let me go. I want to tell.
But when you and I were talking
in the YouTube chat, because I was kind of monitoring them YouTube, he was like, "Should I jump in?"
When you said the 407.83, and then you corrected yourself 74 or something like that. When it started to come back, I kept an eye on that level when it was coming back up. So it bounced around all kind of funny. And I was like, maybe it's trying to tell me something. It did the two little humps.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm at 2:00. I was like, I'm out. I'm done. So
that's why I said, don't put a call
in everything else
till it gets above VWAP. It was too screwy. There was too many.
Yeah, but it got above there.
Points.
It got above. It got above VWAP. And then the super trend signal, thanks to our boy Eric Moto, with the Moto method, I used his method all day. Okay, I used the EWO and his method all day, and it worked out perfect.
Shout out to
absolutely
Moto,
perfect. Yes.
I'll be right back. Dog's got to pee.
So yesterday I took an ass beating because. You know how Coach says, open it up and look at the big picture?
Yes.
Well, I kept my screen like real tight, like super tight. So every time that signal flipped, I was flipping and only hitting like maybe $2-3 here or $2-3 there. And then in my mind, I was like, you idiot, open it up and get the whole picture, right? So I opened it up yesterday and I got the whole picture and I was like, oh my God, why did I sell? The trend is your friend. The trend was going up. And I was getting panicky because I had everything zoomed in. So I was watching that flip, right? I was like, you ass. So I buckled down. I buckled down today and I did it.
Wow, good job, Benny. That is
Now I need 165, 160 more days of that and I'll be good.
oh, you can do it. I think you can do it.
Yep.
Wow, that's an
Yeah,
amazing.
I got bored. I got bored with Spy yesterday and the day before. I just got bored with it. It wasn't
Yeah, it's
moving
flat,
like it
right?
normally was. So I was like, let me give the cues a try, right?
Yeah,
So
switch it up.
I did the cues. Yeah, because I saw they were moving and Spy really wasn't doing much anything. So I was like, shit, I'll go with the cues.
Yeah,
But
try it out.
I when I grabbed those ones this afternoon, they were $9, and I grabbed 5 of them when it was on its way up. Because, like you
Right.
said, if you go a dollar or two out of the money, they still pay.
And
So
$5,
I did that too.
$5 a hit. Yeah, that's
I
awesome, man.
scooped up a quick $134 on that move.
Sweet.
$9.
Can't hurt.
$45 it was for 134. That's not bad.
Yeah,
I just wish it was a put because the puts always pay more. But
yeah, they do.
just like you could tell, 785 going down and then 425 coming back up. So,
Yeah, man. Hey, you
but
did
it
it.
was a glorious day. Glorious day.
You did it.
Glorious.
Woo! Nate,
Yes.
what is going on, man? Did you hear
Nothing
Vinny?
much. Nothing much.
$1,400.
Yeah.
Hey, I was in there with you, brother, doing them cues this morning.
Yeah. I was right there.
I had the surfboard riding the EWO wave.
I don't know what I was riding. I was just in it.
I was getting my toes wet.
So what, Don?
How'd you pair?
I did total about $5,300 on just that Q, that
Nice.
one trade.
Just on contract.
That bell.
Yeah.
That bell.
Of course,
Hit that
man.
bell.
That's bell worthy. Woo!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I should have done more contracts because I did the first run I did 10 and then the second run I did 20. So I should have done even at that I think I would have been comfortable doing 50 contracts. So,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Yeah.
Listen, I told
but you're learning them. You're learning them. You're doing a good job as long as you're. Yeah.
I told everybody you helped me. You were generous to me today. You hit my tip jar up. I was like, no. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Christina hit me up early this morning and Nate rescued me this afternoon. I'm like, what am I going to do without these people, man? I love y'all, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I think I finished the day out about almost, right at $6,000 for the day. So
good God Almighty.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, but what I did this morning and
crazy money.
Yeah.
Good job, Nate.
Yeah. I'm getting it, Mark. It's slow, but I'm getting it.
Yeah. That's awesome. That is let me ask you a question. How do you feel now with trading the options? Are you nervous? Does it make you feel weird? What? Because you've been killing it.
No, because like I told y'all this morning, it's just clear to me that the only thing I could lose is what I put in it. So
right.
When I make the trade, if it's a couple of $1,000s or whatever, I'm prepared to risk that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me. So as long as I know my risk going in, I don't get rattled by everything else. I'm not going to I'm not gonna sit there and watch the whole thing go under. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But as
Like
long as I
something
know
that's-
that, yeah, I don't worry about that other stuff. Y'all be talking about them gammas and all that kind of stuff. I don't really worry about that.
See,
Yeah, I don't either.
that's a huge part of it. That's part of what you need to know to make it work right. But to your point, sometimes ignorance is bliss. That's like how when you trade stocks, you're not worried about all these different indicators and things like that. You just trade what you see on the L2. That's insane. That's amazing. That's a testament.
Yeah,
And
and
you're doing the
that's
same
all it is,
job
Dawn.
that you are.
Because I noticed y'all, even Coach said, okay, I thought I was gonna get this, but I got this. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what? I don't even worry about it. If I'm comfortable with 20 contracts or 50 contracts, then that's what I'm gonna play. I already know I'm not gonna go down with the ship, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Wow.
Nate and I look at the dollars. We don't look at the Greek and the gamma and all that.
No, I never.
We're looking at the dollars.
Matter of fact,
we're looking at the dollars.
Matter of fact, if somebody else mentioned that to me, I'm just gonna turn a blind ear to them. I'm just, because I it's too much. It's too much for me. Yeah, it's just too much.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I ain't trying to understand all that. Yeah, but it was interesting. It was really interesting. I learned that I can catch it going up and catch it coming down, just the same way I trade stocks. Same
and
thing.
that's the difference. You can't do that with stocks unless you short. So when you're not into shorting, but you can now with options, you can get paid on puts and get
but I can turn.
You can get paid both ways, Mark.
Yeah, but I can tell when they're gonna turn, Donna. I mean, Dawn, I can tell, by looking at the way I trade with that L2. I can tell when it's gonna turn. I can look at that order, that L2, and see them numbers, and I can tell when they start changing on me. I need to get out and wait for my next entry. I can tell. It ain't moving that fast. Everybody talking about how fast it is not moving that fast for me. It's really not.
See, you know what? You got that vision. You're like Neo with the Matrix. You got that vision on the L2. You have trained your eye to spot what's going on with it.
Yeah.
So now it doesn't matter what it is. You can look at that and see what's happening.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
I don't know about all that, but it was interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
L2 is like an understatement. He's on a whole nother level.
But it was good. It was a good run today. I'm pretty satisfied at the way it turned out. I mean, you could still freak me out about how much money you can make. I mean, that kind of freaked me out, Yeah. I was like,
you're
damn.
just tipping the iceberg now, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Do you use Weeble?
Can I what?
Do you use the Weeble charts?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you expand the time and sales on that side widget thing?
I don't look at time and sales.
Like the orders and all?
Yeah, I don't look
the
at
order
that.
time.
Yeah, I just look at the
where it says level 1.
Yeah, the L2. I just don't look at the time and sales. I never look at that.
L2. Mine says L1. Am I missing something?
Yeah, you got the wrong one. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you expand it?
Story of my life.
Do you use the L2, Vinny?
No, but it'd be nice to have it. I know how to use it, but it'd be nice to have it.
Yeah, I think.
I wonder if
Weeble charges you what, Mark? Like $2.99 a month, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what they said, $2.99 or something.
Oh, okay. Because they have the little small glide at the bottom that tells you how many contracts at what price, but it's only a single line. It's not like the whole.
I don't use that. Yeah,
the order book
where you can expand it.
Yeah.
What's that, Mark?
Order book widget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go up there to widgets, top right hand corner, add widget, and then
of that section, or go all the
way up. all the way on top right-hand corner. There's like a little suitcase thing there to the right. See the plus sign? It's a symbol to the far right of that.
Shortables.
Well, Dawn, I'm gonna get up out of here. My wife looking at me like I need to go get some dinner with her. So
all right, man. Well, thanks for coming in and talking to us, letting us know your day.
She's looking at you like you're a T-bone steak.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You better go feed her.
She looking at me like, okay, this is enough. You've been on here all day. You need to take a break.
Take some family time, right?
That's what she said. Yeah.
Tell her we said hey.
All righty. See y'all tomorrow morning.
Thanks again here.
See y'all.
Take care, Nate.
All
right. Did you get the order book widget, DJ? Top right hand. Did you get the order book widget?
No, I didn't see what you were talking about.
Top right hand corner. See that little plus sign?
Oh, it says widgets.
Yep.
Says widgets.
Yep. Click widgets.
Okay.
And you want under the quote tab, there's one that says order book. That's the one you want.
Order and positions.
No, order book. It's under the quote section of the quarter. Yeah. You want order book.
Oh, order book. Yeah, it's already highlighted.
That's what you want. That's your L2.
Order book. All right, well, that's highlighted. It's already checked, right?
Is it on your screen?
So then, it's here. It says, please unlock to view positions.
You got to put your password in there to unlock it so you can see it.
Oh, yes.
Like you were trading. Locks your account.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, it says empty. I guess it is empty, right?
Well, click on a position and it'll
fill no, I want to hit it. Wait a minute, hold on. Working, filled, and canceled orders. No, I don't want that. I don't know why that didn't. I don't know why that didn't.
You also have to associate it with your main stock screen also. Groupings.
With my watch list?
Yeah.
From the left?
Yeah, if that's what you want to hook it to. Yeah.
All right, I'll have to play with this later.
Yeah.
I don't want to take from the show.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well,
I'm so excited.
I just jumped on.
I'm so excited. I can't.
To that video. So
okay.
I'm like, I want to finish this thing. You know what? Let me say hi to everybody down in the chat, guys. I didn't get a chance to do that earlier. So, yeah, man. Miranda, once again, darling, thank you so much for making sure all the links that we need are in there. She posts the links for us every day, guys. She's in there before I am, before the stream even gets started, with the links to American Dream Trading and the Restream link so you guys can join the channel and join the chat. So thank you, Miranda. Appreciate you, honey. Paul at the beach. What's up, baby girl? How are you? Good to see you. Who else we got in here? We got Josh Lee, 924. What is going on, brother? We got Todd's Money. Welcome, Todd's Money. Anybody seen Todd's Money? Have you seen Todd's Money? I haven't. Have you seen Todd's Money, Vinny? What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I haven't seen him up on the panel, but he's been around.
Ralph, what's going on, bro?
I needed some of Todd's money today because I'm a little short. Todd, you got any leftovers?
Right? Gilly 85, what's going on? Come on up here. Bring Winston with you. That's a different one. Happy Chef X. Welcome. If you're not a member of American Dream Trading, please make sure you go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get Coach to 10,000 subscribers. By the way, let's bring that into the mix. We are at 9,241, guys. Good job. Only 759 to go. We are whittling it down slowly but surely. So yes, hit AmericanDreamTrading.com. That link is pinned right to the top if you want to go ahead and join and look for the VIP membership. I think Coach said he had what? 2 more left?
I think one now, I think.
One of the lifetime, guys. So if you have not gotten a lifetime, it is only $5,000. Normally, it's $2,500 for the year, but he's doing a lifetime for $5,000. So that's a no-brainer. Go ahead and get it. David Patterson, welcome. Glad to have you in here. That's another new name. If you're not a member, make sure you click that link so that you can go explore AmericanDreamTrading.com and become a member. Welcome. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hudson Miller, what's going on, Hudson? How you doing, bro? All right, Jeffrey Lagruda, welcome. Who else we got down there? Special K, what's going on, Special K? American Dream Trading runs on Diesel Dan. Welcome, Diesel Dan. We got Steve Kean in here. Welcome, Steve. How are ya? We got Chicken Nugget, Mark's favorite person.
Yeah, he was talking this morning in the pre-market.
Yeah. Farrah Travis, how are you, darling? I hear somebody else coming in.
Hope it ain't Ralph. It's not Ralph, is it?
You probably already know.
How would I know? I can't see your backstage. Oh, it is Ralph. Look at that.
There he is.
That? You guys
What's going on, Ralph?
I know
How's it going, Ralph?
What's going on, Ralph?
What's going on,
buddy?
Trying to get my settings right. Yeah.
Welcome,
How
Mike
y'all
Clark. How you doing, buddy? Billy. Oh, Billy Mack. When are you coming back?
We're coming back.
We got Billy Mack down there. Welcome. Love the name, man. Let's see. I think that might be. We got another Steve down there. Oh, the Steves are killing it for us today. We got Steve here, Steve there, Steve everywhere, baby. Let's see. Miranda, we got. Thank you, Paula, for reposting the donate to the tip jar link. Guys, don't forget, that is also part of my income. I appreciate you. Linda, what is up, darling? How are you? Why don't you come hang out on the panel with us, Linda and Bubbles? Don't let me be the only chick up here tonight. Come on now.
Yeah, it's too many old people up here, not counting dogs.
Oh, haven't seen you, girl. What's up? Welcome. We got Mark Pangle. That's another new name, Mark. We got another Mark in here. Mark, if you're not a member, you can click that link and join American Dream Trading so that you can be a full part of this group. Don't forget to pick up the VIP membership. That is the best one. It includes all the services.
By the way, I'm not the Mark that became a millionaire today. That's a different Mark. He might show up tonight to talk to us. So
don't let him lie to you. Hopefully he will. We got Paul Brixon. We got a lot of new names in here tonight, guys. Welcome, Paul Brixon. Hopefully you're a member. If not, right on up top, it's pinned, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Make sure you click the link and go ahead and get yourself signed up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We got Ivan. We got J Mac. We got another Mac. Now, see, that could be Jimmy Mac right there. J Mac, come on. We got Todd's Money. Woo! We got Alan Miller. Hi, Alan Miller. How are you? By the way, I'm not calling names out on other platforms because I actually don't have them up in front of me. But if you are watching us on Twitch, welcome. If you are watching us on LinkedIn, Facebook, X, welcome, guys. We appreciate you being here. I think that may be it. I think the rest of them might be repeats. Tyler, what's going on, Tyler? How are you, bro? Brad James, what's going on? What's up, Mark?
You got in B cell at what, 15 cents this morning? Pre-market? Hit almost 50 cents. Hit 47, almost 48 cents just now.
Wow.
What was that? The one Dawn was
B-cell. Yeah, B-cell.
Thank you, P. Biddy, for hitting that like. Why don't you come up on the panel and tell us, because you were you were Nate's recipient of the VIP. Come on up here and talk to us and let us know how you've been liking it.
It's a mixture.
Patience for pennies. Welcome.
Shout out.
JR Matthias, welcome. I am seeing a lot of new names in here, guys. Listen, we're trying to get Coach to 10,000 subscribers, so please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you're new, but you are a part of American Dream Trading, welcome. Thanks for coming to the Aftermarket and hanging out with us. If you haven't and you're not a part of American Dream Trading, click the link that's pinned to the top so that you can go ahead and join and find out how Coach is making all these millionaires in here, okay? Come to the VIP meetings in the morning and learn why we're making money. Brian McCarthy, welcome. I've seen that name. Carolyn Chicken Wraps, what's going on, baby girl? All right. We got Sammy Joe. What's going on, Sammy Joe? How you doing? All right. I think that every time I think I'm coming to the end. Okay, I think I've come to the end. Chris Brown. What's going on, Chris Brown, with the famous name?
Oh, the famous name.
Yes, Carlo, let him know. You're new to the stream. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. So wait a minute. Hold on. How many is that? That's 70. We are at a record number. Okay, so let's go out and see how many likes we have. Let me refresh my screen.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
Yes, I do. I do. I want to
upset.
see what we got going on. How many likes do we have? Because I know it's got to be at least 70, Mark. Tell me it's at least 70.
I ain't even gonna look, Don. I can pretty much guess what it is.
It's got to be 70. I know it is. In matter of fact, I'm pulling it back up, so that's giving you guys time. Let's go in.
We're gonna, it got to be at least half.
It's got to be 48. Okay.
All right.
We got about 20 to go, 22 to go. Come on, guys. Those 22 of you that are down there, if you just got here, go ahead and click that like button. And while you're doing that, we're going to go over a couple of rules. If you are brand new to trading, our coach and mentor, Chad Christian, has a set of rules that he would like us to abide by, right? Right, Ralph?
That's right. That ain't just for the new traders, though.
That's right.
For everybody.
That's for everybody.
It is for everybody. Where the hell are my video clips?
And so it
I don't know
was
what
written.
I did with them when I used them last.
Huh? All right, let's do it.
I said, and
Okay, so rule number 1 is don't use real money. Okay, just absolutely do not use real money. Trade in a simulator, right, guys? Well, I mean, we don't want people blowing their accounts up with real money. Rule number 2, don't lose more than 1 to 3% of your account. You're not doing anybody any good if you don't have any money. So don't lose more than 1 to 3%. Use risk management and make sure that you are not blowing your account completely up. Rule number 3, actually. If you are new to trading, make sure that you are not having more than 2 red trading days in a row. That's not good. Let's go ahead and get our little cartoon guy up here. Yeah, don't be this guy, okay? If you're this guy, you need to stop trading and start training, all right? Right away. Stop trading, start training, okay? Trade more, train more, and trade less is what Coach always says, all right? Rule number 4. Rule number 4, if you are not a master trader, what should they be doing?
Stocks.
Yep.
EWO.
training.
No. You should be doing the EWO signals.
Thank you, Ralph. Too many EWO, man. It teaches you
That's
how
it.
to get in a trade and how to hold on to a winning trade. Stop talking about winning trade. If you sit in it and let it work for you, you'll find more often than not, you'll end up on the right side of that and you'll end up in the profit. But you got to practice the process first. Process brings profits. All right. Rule
And
number
watch
5.
the big picture.
Yes. Zoom out, go to a 5 minute, So Rule number 5 is position size. Don't trade with a bunch of money or a bunch of contracts. We're going to be sitting there all nervous and biting your nails, heart racing. You know, what did Jimmy say? His back got all sweaty. You know, don't
Coach
put
had my
yourself.
heartbeat.
Yes.
Coach had my
That's
heart rate up,
crazy.
and I wasn't even in that trade. That trade this morning, I was panicking for him. Right? I'm panicking. I'm not even in the trade.
Oh my God. Coach always says this. Smaller position sizes
Small
offer you a
proportions.
greater reward with less risk. And that's so
That's
true.
right.
You know, I'll sit
Right.
there and I'll have
Absolutely.
$20 contracts and kill it, you know,
That
on Soxel. Because why? Soxel is a small cap stock. So I can
right.
take $20 and get a lot more traction than I can going way out of the money on something like Tesla for $20. There's a lot smarter ways to use that $20, guys. And it took me screen time and sitting in this group with these gentlemen and our coach to know that. So you got to put the time in. Also, rule number 6 is if you are not familiar with options. Now, we just had a millionaire up here who does shares only. For the longest time, he was just doing shares, who is just now venturing into options. All right. So, you know, it's nothing wrong with shares. That's how Nate made his millions. But, you know, if you're not ready for it, just do shares. Don't do options. And last but not least, please use your stops. Please, all trades are risky. There's no trade that is not risky, is there?
Nope, they all are.
Yeah. So use your stops, gang. Ralph, did you trade today?
Yeah, I didn't trade Mara though. Nah, I see
Really?
somebody put that in the comment. No,
Crypto.
nah,
You of all people are so aware of crypto. I'm surprised.
well, no, I didn't trade Mara. It just ran up, you know, and
Yeah,
you know,
it fell out of the sky.
I have a phobia of getting that stuff at the top. I don't like to get
Oh,
I
buying
don't
them
like
at the
to get
top.
in at the top of the market. Yeah,
Bad for your
Well,
financial
that's a good
health.
Yeah.
phobia to have,
it is.
bro.
I don't like to get in at the top. I feel like, and
You
what
can
happened?
get in.
It was an
Probably get
upthrust.
in with you know what does coach say? Puts on resistance, right?
Yeah, but I didn't. I ain't mess with Mara because, to be honest with you, Mara is volatile, especially like I got to kind of plan it out. And then it was just like I don't know. I didn't trade Mara though. I did trade a crypto thing though. I traded that BTBT.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I just did the shares on it. What I had got, I was trying to get limit orders, but it was coming down. It was hard to fill, and then I just pushed the stop up and got the first set. It went up. I sold it off, and then the second one, I tried to let the thing come stay back a little
Yeah.
bit to give it room, and it just
Yeah.
came down and stopped me out. I was like, dang, I wasn't even paying attention. I just heard it hit me. Yeah, I was kind of disgusted though, because the whole night I traded, and it was kind of like low volume, and I feel like I was tricked because I was trading like this head and shoulders pattern, right? And so I'm just like waiting on it to drop, and I'm like, on a higher time frame, this thing looked more like a cup and handle. Well, not a cup and handle, a double top. And I'm
Right.
like, why ain't this thing dropping? I mean, it went for hours. I was still in the trade, and Coach had came in. I had two of them on. And whenever Coach came in and started talking, and I'm like, listening to him, he
Yeah.
come and start getting in the Nino Brown mode. And I heard somebody say, the CPI data is out. And before they can get the numbers out, I heard my things going off like bloom bloom. I'm talking about just straight rip my face off. I was like, dang, everything I worked for the whole night gone.
That's
Man.
not
Oh,
good.
wow.
That's not good when that happens.
Yeah. That news, stay away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I usually after the news it'd be like one big candle, and then you know how they have like a bear flag or whatever. I was able to get in and get myself back up to break even of just scalping the little what you call that pattern with it, like if it's a big candle and then it keep going, but it's small candles. I
Yeah.
got in on that a couple of times, and there was another one, but it was the opposite of that. So I was able to recuperate some of that. So after that, I'm like kind of disgusted. I went and traded SQQQ, and because of Tesla, what's wrong with Tesla? Tesla starting to be a thorn in my side, bro.
Ask Bucket what's wrong with Tesla. He'll be happy
Oh,
to share it with you.
I already talked to him. It's coming back, Bucket. I'm telling you. I was like, man, Tesla just.
Yeah, don't bring that up to Bucket. He's a little sensitive about that at the moment.
Bucket's sour on Tesla.
It always come back. It always comes back.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
But it is strange that it's been down that long. They're just smacking that thing around.
Yeah. Tesla got my capital tied up.
The stock started to take me off. I'm a thousandth of it's just missed me by a half of a cent. 0.005. Picking me up. It'll get me here in a minute.
Are you trading the aftermarket right now?
Yeah.
You own the aftermarket. You own the aftermarket, trading the aftermarket?
I never have before. I'm just going to see this one. There it goes. I'm in now.
What are you in?
B-cell.
Oh, done.
What,
yeah.
this morning?
Yeah.
I did pretty good on that.
Well, you did that a lot better if you stayed in all day. It's up.
Oh, no.
Wow. What's it up to, Mark?
You're better off you stayed in all day.
36 cents.
I'll be right back, guys.
That's 36 cents right now.
Okay, pretty cool.
You was in there at 7. You was
really?
in there.
I got in at 15 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Love you too.
Love you too.
We love you too, Vinny.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with that. You got to tell them what they want to hear, even if it ain't true.
Say, you are not right, man.
Hey, where'd Vinny go? Turn around, he's gone. Oh, there he is. Oh, he ain't. He left.
He's here.
All right.
There it is.
There he is.
Internet keeps going in and out. It's not windy out. I don't know why. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, we're here.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I seen everything down.
Can you hear me?
I seen everybody's head down. I thought y'all couldn't hear me.
Somebody told me to look in the fun house. Let's see why.
What's in there? Tell us.
No, they just wanted to tick me off. That's what it was.
Fun house. It cracks me up.
Oh, this part's what ticked me off right here. That part.
What is that? What'd that say?
That's that meat chicken team up north.
Oh, wow.
Somebody asked me if I saw that.
Wow. I'm going to try to put this video in here. I wanted to put a couple more titles on it, but I think it's okay. I'm saving it now. I want to try to upload it. So while we're doing that, shout out to Carter. He has got pro trading.
Oh, no, that wasn't what it was.
What?
Here's what. Here, let me make it bigger. Yesterday's theme. The Wienermobile slid off the road in the snow. Another broken wiener.
Wow.
I bet that dude ain't dry. I bet that guy's out of a job. Wreck a Wienermobile.
Right.
Wow. The Wienermobile. Wiener Schnitzel.
Right, well, I shouldn't have looked away. The stock just tanked.
See? We got to pay attention to our trades, man.
Yeah, we do. That's all right. There's lots of action on the other side.
Vinny,
Gotta
what
get
is
the
going
volume.
on? What's going on,
I
Vinny?
have no idea. I have no idea.
All right, let's
It
take a
went
look
in.
at pro trading breakdown. This isn't the one from yesterday, right? Well, if it is, we'll just watch it again. Oh, no. Using pre-market setup and EWO strategy. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the nugget, Carter.
So it hit this area right here. This was our bottom level. This is, if you look at the pre-market setup, that's exactly where we called it. So it came down, pulled back because it was running up right here. Pre-market bell sell-off. It hit exactly where we said if it pulls right, then it's going to be puts. Otherwise, it's going to be longs on the call. Isn't it? Calls on support. Support was at 450.67. Everybody seeing that on your pre-market sheets? So we can see here calls on support. Okay. That's this. You can see it came right back up to where we said. Now, if you look at the pre-market idea, it was 450.150. That was right here. You can see it hovered on this area, broke free, came back down for a retest. What do we do on support?
Calls on support.
Calls.
Thank you. Here's your support on our exact level we called out 35 to 40 minutes before the bell rang. There's your next level, and it just went up the rest of the day. So this is how you guys can use the pre-market setup. Let's look at the 2-minute EWO because this is where it can get tricky. Right here, this is danger, danger, danger. I don't like this stuff. And this is what sucks. This one right here could toast us, and that's okay. I'd rather that happened than the alternative, right? So let's look at your 2-minute EWO setup. Right here is your buy. That is this candle. It runs to the upside. You're making a ton of money. Pulls back. Touches VWAP. Never breaks. Runs to the upside. Flat lines. Pulls back. Let's look at this in a couple different ways. Let's look at this in a couple different scenarios. What I like to do is called a 50, 20, 20, 10 shedding method. This is where we like to shed or shave off some contracts, right? So let's say we started with 10 contracts. Okay, let's say the first pullback, we got rid of 50. The second pullback, we got rid of 20. It drops below VWAP, I'm out. There was no other time for me to continue to shed. Does that make sense? If it breaks through VWAP and holds, that's the second candle confirmation, I'm out. So if you guys got out here, I don't blame you at all, right? You made your money 50% here. It breaks VWAP. We get out of that trade. You made a ton of money, right?
Well, it seemed like I've seen that before. That's the
I know it does, right?
What that was that's the new. That was yesterday, y'all. Bucket, they in here on our case. Me and Bucket, we're gonna hold it down. I'm telling you.
I got one for you, DJ Vinny.
What's that? Huh?
I know you love the EWO videos, so I just found
Oh, yeah.
a really good one.
That's my favorite.
I traded a cup and handle today. Advanced cup and handle.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm talking the cup and handle right now though. I traded one with the handle above the neckline, teapot. Telling you.
Wow. See, because the cup and handle on the end of it, because I know you were calling him cup and handle, it can go either way on the handle part, right?
Well,
Yeah.
in order for the cup and handle to be valid, yeah.
Mm-hmm. If it's inverted, it's going down.
Yeah.
If it's inverted, it's going down.
Yeah, the cup and handle. Yeah, they can have a bearish cup and handle too. Yeah.
Okay. but mostly it goes up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, true
But they
cup and
have
handle. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but they
Those
they
of
they
you
had a
that are in the
bearishness too.
We are mastering EWO trading. We got a good video for you right here on tap. Shout out to Carter, our full-time video editor with over 2,000 videos. If you're looking to try to learn coach's strategy and master it, there are a ton of videos for you to watch on YouTube. This is just tip of the iceberg, some of these that we watch. So shout out once again to Carter for all his hard work.
Apple pulls back, touches, pulls back. This is a tough trade too, just because by the time you get in, it's already, done so much. You can see it's all fading. So this trade, you would not have made much. This trade right here would have been good. You would have gotten somewhere in here. That was a good trade. Think about it. If you got in here, even if it broke through VWAP, right, and you did 50, 20, 20, 10 out, you made a lot of money. Then we look down here. You had no change, change. You would have gotten somewhere in this range. It broke, held, did all sorts of weird stuff, right? So really it just depended on where you collected your money. But you can see again, plenty of areas. This would have been your only panic point, but it did not break and hold. So you did not have to worry. But either way, this went green. All of this. So it didn't matter.
That was absolutely
I don't know the answer to that. What happens if you got options contracts and a stock split? You know?
What was that, Ralph?
Well, stock splits happen before the market opens. It don't happen during the open market.
But I'm saying this person got leaps.
Oh, it's converted that way. Yeah. I think it's happened to a couple of people.
So I guess your contracts will be, I don't know. I guess that's the only logical.
Yeah, how would that work? Would you get your money back?
No, they just they convert it, I believe. They just take what you already have and convert it over somehow.
Okay. But a perfect example of that video you just showed, Dawn.
Hold on, somebody got an answer right here. Diesel Dad. Shout out to Diesel Dad. It says the contracts are adjusted so that any changes in price due to the split do not affect the value of the option. So I guess Mark is right.
Shout out to Diesel Dan, the man with the plan.
Right.
He knows the info.
He came with the facts. All right.
Okay, this is a good one. Check this one out. With VWAP. Those of you that trade and don't know the value of trading with VWAP, because you can have a bounce off of VWAP and it go back up, or you using it for support, or it can be resistance where it comes up to VWAP and pulls back down. So this is an awesome video teaching you how that works out.
I love VWAP.
And me too. But I'm like, we have to.
But you can see here that it's still stair step to the downside, and the candle was not bigger than the previous candle. But I'm telling you, if this candle would have been green up here and came down, that would have been a nice sign to go long. Now we're looking to see, remember, it doesn't need to be the penny. Look right here. You guys see how it's not physically touching that?
Right.
This is considered VWAP, even though it's not on it. Do you guys all see that?
Okay.
But everybody's anticipating.
That's huge. I didn't know that. You guys know that?
Yeah, because they'll start buying before it gets to
early. Right. Yeah. Or getting out early before it hits, just right before it hits VWAP if it's to resistance.
Right. So that's a VWAP bounce too.
Yeah.
So some people are buying early, and this is why you see these gaps. People are considering this close enough. VWAP right here is acting as support because the market is coming down to it, which typically means it wants to bounce back to the upside. It doesn't mean it'll stay after it bounces that way, but typically it will bounce on support, and support is always underneath. Okay, so this is what we call calls on support. Also, same words you'll hear me, same buzzwords is going to be long. If I say long, that just means you're buying shares. And if you hear me saying calls, these are options. So if you do options, okay, that's what this looks like. Now, if you get things like a double bottom, that's a double bottom bounce. Those are that's one of my favorite moves right there. If you guys ever hear me say puts on resistance, resistance is always to the upside. Okay, that means
if you ever hear me say, you can tell this is early because we got a whole song on it now.
Yeah, that's an old video.
it's leading up
Yeah.
to it. Well, typically when it hits level of resistance, it pulls back. And this is where I will tell you guys to put puts on resistance. So those of you that are new,
It's a good video.
this is what I'm
the
talking
web.
about. Puts can
It is.
also be a short. If you have a margin account and you completely understand the unlimited risks to shorting, there will be a button right next to the sell and it will say short. And that means you can borrow stocks thinking you can drive it to the downside. So you borrowed the stock at X price and you sell it back for X price and you make the difference in between. It's just a borrowed stock that you're getting from somebody lending it to you. You guys ever hear me say calls on support, puts on resistance, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. And for stops, anytime you guys are doing this move, so let's look at this right here. Now this came back down here again. This is the second time. Remember, the more times it touches, the more dangerous it becomes. But scalpers, you guys could quick scalp this. And then you need to have a stop. If you are in pre-market, there are no such things as stops. So you have to do a mental stop because the system will not allow you to put it in. But if you are making this trade during the market hours, your stop would be down here, giving it a little bit of room in case candles break through. But then you're absolutely going to be shut down and stop it if it stays below VWAP. Because if it goes below VWAP, that is bearish. Is everybody following me?
Mm-hmm.
That's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That is definitely a oldie but goodie. I'm having the hardest time uploading this video. Restream doesn't want to upload it, so I may end up having to just put it in the membership lounge.
How do I share my screen, Dawn, or do you have to authorize that to do that?
You can. I think there should be a button right under you that says share.
Well, it won't let me. It says I'm not unable to share. So I didn't know if it was on my end or is there a lock?
It had to
or
be
something?
on your end. It has to be on your end.
I'll
Yeah.
research it later.
You might do you got to give it permission or something? Like in the settings, do you got to give it permission?
No, it's on his end.
That's what I'm talking
So all I
about,
have
Mark.
to do is let him in.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
I'll
about
look.
Mark.
Oh,
Do we have to allow?
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. I just haven't played with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was you
I'll
trying
look
to?
at it later. Nothing. I just for future reference.
Oh.
It just says
okay.
I'm unable to share the screen. Look at the help center, so it tells you how to do it. So I'll look at it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time, because you remember I couldn't get my camera to work. You gotta go into the preference, and then you gotta go to like a little clock. You gotta go to like a little lock at the bottom, and turn that on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Took me a while to figure that out. I'm telling you, it took a while for me to figure that out. I'm like, man, nothing works on my computer.
Maybe I can't share my iPad screen. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll play around with it. I ain't gonna mess around with it now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can always stay after the aftermarket, and we can play around with it on here if you want for a few minutes. It's up to you.
Yeah. I'll research it first. I don't want to waste anybody's time.
All right. Man, this
How
is
how does everybody learn to make money in the stock market day trading anyway?
well, I'll tell you what, there's a place that they can go, right? And it's
Where?
called
ADT.
What? What's it called? Don't leave me
yeah, I
hanging.
missed that, you know.
Don't leave me hanging. Come on. What's it called?
ADT.com.
There's a place that they can go, and it is called American Dream Trading, baby.
.com.
Learn to trade. Be on your way to becoming financially free. Go sign up now at AmericanDreamTrading.com, where all our services are easily accessible. And sign up is easy. Simply click the service you want and go. That's it. All right. So don't forget to make sure that you guys are having a good mindset when you're going into these trades. But if nobody wants to come up and talk, then we might as well end it, because I think we watched a few videos.
Let's go
And
home.
yeah,
Just shut her down. Just shut her
shut her
down.
down.
Let's just go. Let's go take a nap. Let's go.
Eat a crust.
If
Well,
we
let's
leave
go.
early, my wife's going to find stuff for me to do that I don't want to do. So please, somebody else join the panel. Tell us about your
Come
day.
on up here. Come on up here, Bucket. Hey,
Yeah, come on up and tell us about your day.
All right, there we go.
There's Bucket.
I've been in the waiting room. I mean, shit.
My bad. I was
What?
looking at the video. I didn't see you.
Yeah,
You been down there the whole time?
Dawn's taking a dump on me. Tesla's dumping on me. I mean,
No. I was glad to
the
see
whole world is dumping on me.
Bucket's very sensitive.
Down. I'm like, don't nobody want to
He's
talk
very
about that?
sensitive.
Come on now. All right, Bucket, what you got today, baby? So you know what? I was loving listening to you and Ted and those guys go over the earnings. That was really cool to listen to you guys pick apart these things. So what does Ted do? He just gives you back information on the stock financials and things, and you guys make a decision if you want to go ahead and get in it or what?
Yeah, well, we look at several things. We look at what their earnings estimates were versus what their results were, and then what happened to the share price during those earnings periods, right? Because obviously, I mean, there are times that people beat earnings, but then their stock plummets.
Right.
Those are the ones I get. Those are the ones I enjoy because it's a buy opportunity because someone either overanalyzed. What? I'm sorry.
What was that?
Go ahead.
I don't know. Somebody said something.
Oh, I said Alibaba. That's what happened with me. Alibaba.
Yeah. So that's what we do on the week, Don. When the earnings are that week, what is trying to do now is let's go ahead and look 3 to 4 weeks out to the earnings and see if there's potential opportunity on the current financial situation of the company, right? So again, we looked at earnings per share, see what it's done, then we see how it's tracked on the last couple of earnings reports, and then we'll discuss that during the lunch hour. Just again, informational purposes only. Everybody's sharing their information to make decisions because, I mean, even in today's chat, a couple of the other members were saying, hey, look, I've been tracking XYZ stock. It's been doing this for the last year. So it's just another arsenal and another tool and another opportunity for people to look at alternative ways to look at the market. So it's definitely not something you want to dedicate your portfolio to, but it's just one of those fun things. Right. And right, yeah, exactly. So out of that, I played a speculative play on Delta today because their earnings come tomorrow morning, as well as several banks. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, keep us posted on that.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
So did you play Mara today at all?
Yes. Yeah, I made $1,800 going up, and I lost $2,700 going down.
How much coming down?
2,700.
Good
He
God
lost.
Almighty, man! $3,500
So
bucket.
no,
Did he lost?
He lost
Or
the
45.
I
combine.
lost, Don. I didn't win.
Whoa!
Yeah, I lost.
Well,
Well,
I thought I
we
heard the
celebrated
word
your
lost.
loss anyway.
Okay, let's
That's okay. I'm sorry. No, I'm in a crappy zone. I apologize. I wanted to get on. Give me a second. It'll clear up.
Wow.
So give me one. Give me one.
Okay.
Yeah, it jumped my Dawn, and I
That
had put
sucks.
my and then decided to drive to. Shit. Give me 1 minute.
You had a stop loss in, Gil. You said it jumped it.
Wow.
Hi, guys.
Waiting on Bucket to get back out of
I hear
the.
Christina.
Hey, I'm stressed out
What's
right
going
now.
on?
Oh, my mother's driving me.
We
Why?
got
What's
Christina
wrong?
Is it
and
Christina?
Cox up here. What's up?
You can't hear me? Let me take this
You
out.
stressed?
Get rid of that thing. Hold on, let me get up here. I need to have a cigarette. All day. Haven't had one all day, so.
Oh, it's Christina.
Good for you.
Yeah, I do
Who
that every
it
day
is
pretty
with a
much. And then,
silhouette down there?
but if I smoke a lot. when I really go for it, I can smoke. But
Yeah, me too.
I just had to get. My mother's
Yeah,
driving me
sorry about that.
fucking crazy.
You're all good.
I don't know why I'm getting 5 bars and it's skipping me. Maybe I'm between towers. So I lost some money because it jumped the stop. And I was not at my computer. I was actually driving to work. I put the stop in on the Mara when Coach was talking about that put, the downturn.
Mm-hmm.
So I put my stop in and just said, okay, well, if it goes to here, I'm out.
Right.
Work. I'm going, why am I still negative? I should be out of this. And there's my stop just sitting there.
Notice I'm
Oh, that sucks,
man.
Yeah.
Was that Weeble?
Holy
So
shit.
that annoyed me.
Was it Weeble or Robin Hood or?
Annoyed me, and then we don't
What
even need to talk
platform
about
was it,
Tesla.
Bucket?
Weeble.
Weeble.
It was Weeble.
Wow.
They all suck. All the platforms. They all do it.
That's why I ain't want to deal with
So-
Mara. Telling you.
Well,
Got Weeble.
I mean, the run up was beautiful,
Damn
and I was
shame.
like, okay, great. So net loss. Again, I don't know why I don't learn my lessons, which is when you're in a trade, finish the trade before you do anything. I don't. I actually thought this would be fine because I was like 6 to 7 cents away. I don't know if something just happened at that time and it was a knife drop and then it just missed it. I don't know because I wasn't watching. So that's on me. I got it. That's fine.
So weird that a bunch of us have mechanical issues today.
What?
Yeah, well, oddly
My
enough,
whole platform froze up.
Dawn, it was honestly at the same time because I was listening to you all on Zoom. It was the same time where Coach could not get out of his trade.
Oh,
it
was the exact
same time.
Wow.
I couldn't.
Well,
yeah.
I had to shut my whole
what was
computer
going
down.
on? What was happening tomorrow
He's
was
trying to
so
cash
fast.
his trade out. I'm assuming my stop stopped me out, and neither one of those things happened. So
I had to shut my whole computer down.
Wow.
Oh, did you, Cox?
I had to shut my whole computer down. I came on today to say, hey, you know what? My mechanics were a little rusty this morning, and I'm listening to y'all, and it's like I had to shut I was on Moo. I had to shut my whole computer down. It didn't want to load.
Wow.
Maybe they were all overloaded with all the Bitcoin stuff going on.
I'm
sitting here. I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt.
It was Mara move fast.
Because I heard him earlier. I didn't want to interrupt you, but when you said that, it's like that's the same that when Dawn said everybody had mechanical issues. I'm like,
yep.
And that platform I never, ever have an issue with that platform. Nothing, ever.
So this is your first time running into
Yeah.
issues with Momo?
Yes. And I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the TQs, and it was a straight V, straight down, straight up. Right?
Yeah.
I'm kicking myself in the ass half the day because I missed the damn straight down, the clear straight down, but I couldn't get in it because I had to shut the whole computer down, not just the platform.
Oh man.
And then
Yeah.
hold on, and then when I tried to restart my computer would not restart.
It sounds like it was.
I'm sitting here pushing the button. It would not restart. So I'm like, what the hell? And this is
You know,
never
and that's
happened.
probably why Coach tells us to have multiple ways to get in and out of trades.
Exactly.
Your phone
Yeah.
or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have backup.
I started on Weeble, Mumu, and Robinhood here before I got this computer.
Yeah.
So, but it was just the fact that how everything froze up. Now I'm listening to you guys, and I'm like, well, maybe it wasn't just me. All right, everybody. Oh damn, we lost. Oh, all right, continue. Go ahead, Bucket. I'm sorry, man, y'all.
No, bro. Hey, I'm with you, man. I feel your pain right now because I'm deciding on this road whether or not I'm gonna trash a Tesla on my way home. I think I'm gonna total it. Okay.
I feel you, Bucket.
Oh, Bucket,
I'm gonna take the video and y'all.
Just make sure it ain't Coach's new one.
Hold on, Bucket. Let me tell you something, brother. I haven't told anybody about this, but I'm in Tesla shares, and I'm down like $50. I'm down. All I got is what I got: 15 shares of TSLL. It's down $50. It's down 15.18%. This shit has been down for fucking. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm look. Y'all know I ain't gotta tell y'all. Are they trying to put Tesla out of business?
Cox, here's the deal. Cox. Great inventory report. Last two, stock goes down. Great result on the battery. Stock goes down. Yesterday, the new 3 stock. And then today we got 2 new newses, which is Hertz is going to stop EV purchases from Tesla, and they're going to shut their Berlin production facility down. I mean, come on.
They haven't even. I thought they haven't even launched the facility.
I'm sorry?
I thought they have not yet launched that facility. Oh no, the India facility is the one in India.
Yeah.
No, the one in India is the one yet to launch. Oh, because so they shutting down Berlin.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell y'all what. I don't know. Listen, I know
They're only
your
shutting it
situation.
down. They're shutting it down for 2 weeks.
I know your situation, Bucket, and all I can tell you, the advice I tell you what I would do is just same thing I'm doing is waiting.
Sit on the chair.
I'm in the same situation with you, but I don't know what you're gonna do. But I'm gonna buy some more. I'm gonna buy some more. I buy some every day. I
buy some more.
You know what? Tesla every day.
And
That's
you
the
know
only
what?
reason why the bag's so big.
Listen, what I'm trying not to do is exhaust my funds. I'm trying not to exhaust my funds every time it fall. I'm like, because that's what I did like a week ago, or a week ago. It was falling. I went ahead and grabbed some. I'm like, okay. So I grabbed a few shares, and then it kept falling because I wanted to put a call on it. And I'm like, what? So it kept falling. Now I'm watching it. I'm so scared of Tesla. Tesla is TSLL is the whole reason why I'm working at damn Family Dollar right now.
That ain't it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it, because that's where I lost my money over the summer.
I lost my money in July. More, Cox? I'm sorry.
Talk to me.
What upsets me more is I'm in these calls for Tesla, I'm in these calls, and it's now put territory, and I'm like, should I write a put while I still got these calls? The answer is, yeah, why not? But I just stay away from it, and I'm missing out opportunities to make some money. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It
Yes.
just it pisses
Yes.
me off. But
Yes.
that's okay.
That Berlin,
Hold on.
Berlin
It's just
plant's
like
all
I was,
gonna.
Bucket. Are you thinking that it
I
just
have a
can't continue? It just
question
no
for
way,
Cox.
shape, or form it can't continue.
I have a
Say
question
that
for
again,
Cox.
Mr. Cox.
What?
Hold on one quick second, Vinny.
I have a question for Cox.
What
I'm
were you
sorry. What's
saying?
going on?
Okay.
He's got a question for you.
Yes.
Bought the shares on the dip. What kind of confirmation?
Charting. I from previous charts, previous prices, it's like, oh, okay, if it falls here now, hey, I could in charting you can see that if it falls here, did he drop off? Okay.
Bucket did.
Ask the
Bucket, I'll
question.
be back.
Charts.
Hold on.
Charting.
I'm here. Go ahead.
Making my best effort at my charting. And looking at, because I had 2 shares that were like $11.49 that I had just been sitting on for a couple of months, just a couple of about about a month or so, and it went up like $5-7, and I let them sit there. So once the 11 was it $11 a foot. Once that went in the red, this is when I started grabbing shares. Now I just don't want to continue grabbing shares because every time you think it's at the bottom, I can't remember who used to say this, but it's like every time you think Tesla's at the base, every time you think Tesla's at the bottom, it finds a new basement. I think it was Ted.
I mean, if you're accumulating
Well, you're
shares
right.
for the
You're
long
right by
term,
chart.
your cost averaging if you're doing it for the long term.
Exactly. I mean,
A
I
year from
understand
now,
that.
you won't care what you paid for it.
Exactly. I understand that, but it's just the fact of, I mean, this isn't rent money. I'm not expecting for it to come back. It's just like, oh my God, how bad, how far can it go? I'm going to grab like Ralph said. Look, tomorrow I might grab me another share.
The Berlin plant's
Use your
only going to be down
EWO.
approximately 2 weeks due to the Red Sea conflict.
I was
So
in a
they're attacking vessels.
I was in a call that I had out until March. I got out of that. I pulled the hell out of that. I cashed out of that real quick because I'm tired of sitting. I'm tired of sitting in things and just watching and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And if I had stayed in it, I'd probably be at zero.
You wait all day long and then you end up with nothing. Or
So
if you really think about it, the Hertz news, what's Tesla care other than that fact that they're not going to buy any more cars from Tesla? They already paid for
service.
the EVs that they were renting out. Yeah,
and they probably
Tesla
sold
got
them a service contract as well.
Maybe
They probably sold them a service
and it's
contract.
not just Tesla.
If they
It's not
they're
just
losing out on
Tesla
that
they're
because
getting
those
rid
Uber
of.
drivers trash the cars.
And that whole thing about Elon using drugs, man, people are retarded. Look, people are.
Even if he is, he's doing damn good.
I've been listening to y'all, and because I've been working, but I've just kind of laid back for a minute, and I have been listening to a lot of what's going on in ADT and a lot what's going on in the news, and it's just that right there struck me like it's like anything. I was trying to explain the market to someone, and it's just like it doesn't matter. Someone fart and somebody else don't like the smell. The market is going to be affected. The weirdest shit in the world affects the market.
Because it affects people. Because people are so
It
sensitive.
never used to be like. It never used to be like that.
And you know what? I and somebody else talked about a light bulb. I was sitting here and I wasn't even in a trade, and I was just because I just think about charts and conceptualize this shit every waking moment of my life.
Cox, you crack me up, man.
Listen, contract killers. Oh my God, contract killers. I understand what
He is a renegade.
I understand what robotic contract killers is. They just go bow, and then it goes right back and continues on like nothing happened. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Hey,
They probably go
Stop,
pew,
child,
pew,
keep the
pew,
language.
pew,
Okay.
I know you're
So,
upset, but we're on
No,
Coach's channel. We got to keep it
So-
clean, man.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hey,
one thing you can
So,
start
Mark-
trying to do is get in after the clear out.
it can happen at any part of the day. Ralph, come on. Now you know that. It doesn't matter. There are significant parts of the day where we all can expect them. You know, shift change.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on
you, and that's the truth. You come on now. They are drop a contract killer in there whenever they feel like it. You don't know. There's nothing you can do about it, and your stop gonna get hit. And don't be in the straddle. Bing bang.
I don't mean to laugh.
Break the stops up,
Cox, I'm not laughing at any potential loss. I'm laughing at the way you're delivering the message.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that.
Listen, somebody needs to laugh about it, because if I don't laugh about it, then I'll be angry. I don't want to be angry about this, because you know what? I love trading. I want to continue to do this. Whatever mistakes that I made, whatever rules that I violated, errors that I made that caused, to me to have any adverse situation in my trading, I can accept that, and I want to accept that because I want to learn and get better. But shenanigans exist. Shenanigans exist. These are not just terms. We are not making this stuff up because we're angry because we lost money. No, these things happen. I have sat in this chair in front of this computer since last January. I wasn't with ADT, but I have sat in front of this computer watching this market since last January. Shenanigans happen. I don't care how it's planned out or how it's set up or whatever whatever structure it is, or what brokerage house is doing it or whatever. It doesn't matter. Things happen. There's no way in the world all of us had mechanical issues at the exact same time, and a lot of us are on different platforms.
I've said it before. It's like they're watching us. They're going, let's do this. Let's do this. And watching us laughing, like we're little dolls.
Listen,
like,
TJ got some advice for y'all. He says, you gotta learn what a hunt don't stop. And to be 2 cents smarter than the smartest guy grabbing your stop. I don't know.
I've been doing that on the Qs. I was doing 30% stops. I moved it to 40% stops on my initial entry, and I don't get stopped out like I used to.
Exactly. Hey, I'll be
because it would come down. I got stopped out by 1 penny. I don't know how many times. So
there you go, Mark.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You think Coach set up 25 to 40% for a reason?
No, I mean, yes. That was absolutely the reason why
you gotta have it back
30
there,
years of watching that shit, watching it happen.
Right.
So Mark, the interesting thing, you're right. I agree with you about Hertz, and it is 2 weeks till February 11th in Berlin. But isn't this all coincidental that it's coming 2 weeks before earnings? Doesn't it feel like people are playing this stock down before earnings?
It's an accumulation. That's all it is.
Yeah. Right.
I ain't gonna sit here
and Ralph.
Huh?
And Ralph, my error on this was starting my calls last week, although what I thought was good news really didn't help it at all, right? And that's
right.
So you have to say that's entry, right? And what does everyone on this platform preach?
Yep.
A good
You've
entry.
got to
Wait,
get
and
your entry, right?
Yeah.
My entry costs significant amount of funds because, you
yeah.
know, ultimately where it was a week and a half ago, it's nowhere near now. I mean,
Well,
nowhere,
let me ask you
right?
something. Let me ask
How
you something,
soon
Bucket.
after the news did you buy it?
I bought it that morning.
I mean, like an hour after the news, or
No, like 15 minutes.
before he even
Okay.
commented on it?
Yeah. Well, the news came out. The reports from XPEV came out on New Year's Day. Everything was talking about that. And then Tesla's news came out right at open. And I was like, man, I better get in this before this stock runs. And then what happens? It moved up 12 cents and then nosedived $10. Right? So, yeah, I should have been more patient. I mean, I'm not blaming Tesla. I'm not blaming the market. I thought I had everything right. I didn't. Right?
Well,
I
you
just
know,
didn't. So,
yeah, you probably did based on
That's
the
what Mara did to
information
me.
you have. You know.
yeah. So
So
I'm not. It just. So I'm sorry, Ralph. You were going to talk, and I just wanted.
no, go
I
ahead.
wanted
Go
to hear
ahead.
what you had to say.
Yeah. The contracts, do they expire before the earnings call or after the earnings call?
2 days. The problem is the first earnings. Hold on, I'm going through a crap spot again. The first set I bought. The first set I bought was 2 days after earnings.
Mm-hmm.
The second set I bought was 2 weeks after earnings.
So
Okay?
you gonna still
So
your contracts gonna
probably went
still
in too
be.
heavy.
But no, listen. Earnings is gonna happen and your contracts ain't gonna be expired yet, right? Do your contracts
Right.
They will
expire
not be
before?
expired. That is correct.
Oh well, shoot. Let me tell you what y'all need to start doing. All right, number one, listen to the coach. And I know y'all hear him all the time. He said January is gonna be a rough month, but you could have kind of like figured this out if you start looking at the higher time frames. All right. So let me tell you how it works. The same way
I
it
agree
works on
with
the
that.
2 minute. Right? It works in waves. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at Tesla chart on the daily chart, it's like it's like it was coming down, and then they had the earnings, and then what happened at the earnings? Boom, it went up. You know what I'm saying? And now it went up to the top, and now it's just kind of like selling off. This landslide, I don't know what's gonna happen, but 9 times out of 10, if the earnings coming up, you say 2 more weeks, that's when the earnings coming. If the earnings are coming up in 2 more weeks, it's looking like they selling off to get that news catalyst of Tesla having good numbers, and then boom, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna go back up. You
Yeah,
know.
well, it better be a damn $50 pop, damn
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know.
So what?
Nobody
Spend the
knows what's gonna
$50.
happen. I don't know what's
So what
gonna
I
happen.
ended up having to do, Ralph,
Hmm?
is I've got out of some of my January contracts,
Okay.
and I've left some of my mid-February contracts.
All right.
Okay, so I'm basically what I've done is if it does reverse, I'll capture some of those gains. I may
Mm-hmm.
not capture all of them, but what it did do was free up from my account so that I don't infringe on PDT.
All
Okay,
right. Yeah.
because let's just say it ran down for another week.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a number. I don't care. We're now 9 days red, 10 days in the year, or 8 days red. We've only had one green day,
Let
right?
me see the chart.
So the
Yeah.
likelihood that we're going to have some more red is there. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially with this news today, whether we like it or not, it's just another negative. So I'm going to keep a couple of them, and if they die, they die. But
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to capture that gain because my original thesis, I want to see if it's proven incorrect or correct, right? But what
Mm-hmm.
I can't do is let the rest of it bleed. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't
Right.
bleed them to zero and then lose PDT or whatever. And I, be honest, I don't want to, hugely fund the account. I want to manage within the constraints, right? So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the intent, right?
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Looking
You're
at
not
the
So,
chart,
making money
Bucket.
to in.
Looking at the chart, Bucket. They got it's a gap right there. You know what I'm saying? On the daily chart, if you was to look at the daily chart, they got a gap. And you get the price. price for you. It's filling it up right now.
They got a
anyway.
gap where?
Today it's filling it up. All right, on the daily chart, when Tesla popped up after the earnings, and it was a bad earnings too, because the earnings it sold off some more and went down, and then it popped up, it came down, right, and then the next thing you know, the price just exploded from there. I'm talking about it went up so fast and left a gap behind. Right there, it just came there. It's just been bouncing ever since. It's bouncing on the 200 moving average, and it's bouncing on the cloud, right? So right there, that up down right there, that tells me right there somebody just trying to keep it right there so they can buy. But that ain't the ones that I'm worried about, because it bounced for a little while and then it bumped up, and then now it's just a landslide, right? That pull down up under that 200 moving average is coming down to fill that gap, but it's coming down to a double bottom, right? So whoever started buying right there, they had to have a heavy pocket, son. Like, if they still in their trades, they not gonna let the price come down lower than that, right? And if you spending that type of money,
double bottom?
yeah. If you spending that type of money, you gonna defend your position, right? So, if it comes down there again, they probably gonna start buying. That's if they still in their trades. So,
well, and all the funds holding
that's all I
that
can tell
stock,
you.
all the funds holding that stock, they're going to have angry shareholders, that are invested in their funds and stuff. If their fund is dropping because of their Tesla holdings, they're going to get upset. What's going on?
Yeah.
Right. Do you see the bounce? What I was looking at today, and the reason I decided, I needed a technical reason. I just want to support. It looks like there's a heavy support line at 215. Do you see that on your daily?
Let me see. 215. 212-ish.
I got one right here.
I got one at 206.
Okay. I got one at got one at 2.
The other,
I got a bunch of.
I got 214.90.
Yeah. Well, I got 214.92, and then one at 215.32. So we're close. It's probably more likely 215 because that's a whole number.
Okay.
I don't even chart Tesla, and I got one from way back when.
Yeah. These lines are kind of old because I just opened up the chart and
So then the other thing is, if we all listen to Zoom a little bit today, what does Coach say? You need, you gotta, people become successful when they finally trust Coach, right? And they realize what he's saying is for the benefit. And what did he say about Tesla? Don knows it verbatim. Tesla, when it goes below 250 and gets near 235, it's going to hunt for 200. Right? He said that, I want to say, end of last week, because Don brought it up in the show, right? And, here's me. I know more than Coach does. I mean, I've been doing this all of 4 months. I mean, come on.
I hope it goes to 200.
I'm smarter than Coach. I'm like, Coach doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
I hope it goes to 200, me personally.
That's me.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Coach doesn't know. I've been doing this, guys. I've been doing this 4 months. I know more than he does. What do? I continue to ride my calls. Okay, I'm the epitome of stupidity. I mean, it's just like he said.
You gotta laugh.
You do. You really do.
We all know, Coach.
You gotta laugh, brother.
It's like we have no thought process.
Gotta laugh.
Something takes over and we just do things.
That's what I'm saying.
I know it. I hate. It's like, come on.
Like, what the hell am I doing? Why?
Yeah, I know. I mean, Todd's smarter than Coach. I mean, there's no way Tesla's going to 200. I mean,
it's a possibility.
And I'm already starting American Dream Trading Part 2. I'm so smart after 4 months, I mean, give me a break, man.
Oh, you should have called the coach up and told him this is bullshit.
Coach, your stuff doesn't work.
Yeah, your shit don't work, man.
What I need to do is just get on Zoom and say, Coach, you're wrong. Okay? I mean, that was a fun experience this morning.
Oh, somebody already did that. It didn't go well.
Good God. Right?
No.
So what is Tesla doing? It got down, it bumped on 225. It's holding at 225, right? I think
Right.
today, tomorrow, Monday, or Tuesday, because Monday's off, it's going to decide whether it's going to reverse or it's going down to 200. That's what I think. I honestly thought the 240 was a great one 3 days ago when it was at 240, and that was our one green day. I was like, all right, we've reversed the curse. But, I mean, coach's intuition and experience, it's doing exactly what he said it's going to do. So why the hell did I stay in the calls this long? Why? Because you're an idiot. That's why. Okay. Yeah.
You have to stop calling
You're
yourself
not the
an
only
idiot.
one. You are not
Hey,
the only
Dawn.
one, bro. I'm
Say it
sure
again.
that a lot of people had that happen today.
We do it every day. We do.
Ted is here,
And it's
Dawn.
not like it's not a conscious thing saying coach is wrong and I'm right. We just I don't know. Our body just keeps going with no control. We just let me buy this when I'm not supposed
Dawn.
to. We don't even
Dawn.
know what's wrong.
Dawn.
Yes.
Ted is here.
Uh-oh.
Ted
Is
is
he?
here.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
everybody
sorry,
straighten up. Everybody be cool.
I didn't mean to take.
Everybody be
I
cool.
didn't mean to take over the call.
Ted's here.
Everybody
I
get your
didn't
Ted's here.
dictionaries out.
Everybody
And
be
your words.
cool. Everybody be cool. Calm down, Cox. Ted's here.
Everybody be cool. All right, Ted, we're about to shut it down, honey. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Great.
Good night.
I love what you did with the green room.
Yeah, I know. I was there for a while too, Ted. There's no snacks in it though.
Sitting
we
in
just
there,
sit back there.
sitting in there with the M&Ms and
Yeah,
the stale cheese fondue.
Hold on.
there it is. There it is. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta get my Diet Coke. I'm
So-
just gonna turn the
so,
camera off, but I'm still on.
Wait, okay, you're still listening.
I figured I'd come visit.
Hudson Miller definitely pointed out heavy support at 225, and that just came in like 20 minutes ago. A whole bunch of
I agree with that. I got support
Shenanigans?
level 225 also.
So that's right across from the double bottom, ain't it? Let me see.
So that's pretty. Yeah, it's across from a double
Yeah.
bottom, close enough.
Yeah. Yep.
A little bit higher. So who knows? Now I tell you what, Bucket, I'm with you. I've got a long play on Tesla, and I think if there's any tweak that I would for you, I would have said, okay, why did you do this expiration as opposed to after earnings, right? Because
Correct.
so that's the only tweak that I would have done there, and now you're in the struggle bus because it can afford to just kind of languish pre-earnings, but you can't, right? So, but I think if tomorrow's a bad day, I might make a decision to pull mine, because I tell you what, the hits keep on coming for Tesla. Today, Hertz just announced that they're going to pull 20,000 of their EV.
Yeah.
They're going to sell them off because of high maintenance costs. I'm not saying that that's it's a Tesla, but it's certainly.
But they already got Tesla already paid them for the cars, so they already got the revenue.
Right,
So
but
like Bucket said they may have had a service agreements or something.
Hear me out. It sends a message to a person who might be wanting to buy an EV. Oh, high maintenance costs. What are you talking about?
Right.
I can see somebody picking up on a narrative that EVs aren't all that in a bag of chips.
Right.
Well, it doesn't that go?
Happens tomorrow.
I thought that went with the territory.
Well,
I mean, honestly, that's when especially when you're dealing with groundbreaking technology. This has not been 50 years in the making and progress and things like that. We don't have old Teslas in the junkyard somewhere hidden somewhere, so the fact that
arguing the merits of it, I'm just arguing.
Yeah,
I'm arguing the impact that might have, because I've lamented before that we've got lazy journalists in the United States.
Yeah,
and so when
weak-minded people.
Yeah, so when a news item like that comes from Hertz, you bet your bottom dollar that there'll be a ripple effect of people picking up on that story and just kicking the same old shit stuff around just to kick things around, and that's not good.
That goes back to my statement. if someone farts and someone doesn't like it, the market is going to like, oh my God, can you believe he farted?
Yeah, Ivan. Yes, Kurt's saying that they are selling 20,000 EV rentals at high cost.
Yeah.
By the way, that's a great opportunity to buy.
Now you said EVs. Now EVs encompass more than Tesla, or is it just Tesla or EV?
But if you go to
It's
Hertz,
all the EVs, all their EVs.
if you go to Hertz, a lot of their fleet is Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a new
Okay,
thing they
understand.
offered to the Uber and Lyft drivers. You have to have a certain rating. Above that, there's all little stipulations. Have so many rides in, be a certain status, and you can rent a Tesla. And it's not much more than the other cars.
Ted, were any of those other manufacturers mulling?
They were not.
Did you really just go there, Cox?
For real.
You know,
So I know, Ted, I know you were on the call. You were on the Zoom earlier today, and something DV8 girl, girl trader DV8, whatever. DV8 said something that really resonated with me because she had mentioned you as well in that conversation, which is, think about what you're doing and, the momentum of what the stock is doing is one of those indicators. And that's what I was looking at. Okay, do I exit some of the positions now? Because let's be honest, I don't think Tesla's going to pull a NVIDIA in one day and go up $22. It will show some momentum. It'll turn, it'll bottom, it'll have one or two green days in a row. Well, we haven't seen that yet, right?
Yeah, you're looking for.
Yes, we have.
You're looking for
Yes, we
250.
have.
We have not seen two green days this year, Ralph. There's only been one.
I'm saying not this year, but I'm saying like
No, and that's what I'm saying right now, Ralph. That's why I'm saying I love the community because you're right. I don't need to continue to catch a falling knife. Let the knife drop, and then when I see the momentum starting to shift, is when I take the money that I did rescue and use that when it starts moving up again, right?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Put your money back in the market, try to recoup some of them losses.
So, all right, I have. Are you still talking about Tesla specifically, or
Yeah, I'm gonna get all. I don't mean to overwhelm the group that it's all Tesla. It's just it's been.
It's a good discussion. It's a good discussion.
Hey, you're fine.
Listen,
You stressed out, so you got to get it out.
Tesla is a very big part of the market. Very big part of what we do in trading and things like that. Almost every one of us have either thought about it, dabbled in it, dipped the Danny in it, whatever. So we deal with it. Don't worry about that. No, the thing, where I was going was more or less. I kind of when you dipped out, I lost my thought.
You lost track. I do that constantly when I'm talking to myself.
It's cool. Continue. Oh, you're not dominating. What the hell else are we going to talk about? Who? I mean, that the regression is ridiculous.
Yeah.
How many of us in the room are bag holding?
I don't
or
hold
lost
bag.
money or bag?
I don't hold bag.
I don't care.
What does that mean when you say
I bought
that?
Bought shares. I bought shares. I bought shares the last time it fell real low, and then when it bounced back up, and I'm just looking at $5. I'm like, oh wow, I got 2 shares and I'm $5 up on each one. I even got a dividend. They sent me a 55-cent dividend. I'm like, oh wow, got $1.10 dividend for 2 shares. So
there you go.
I'm like,
got to pay taxes on that.
Exactly.
It just never stops.
I'm sorry, God.
I love you,
look,
brother. You know I love you, brother.
If there's any clarity for you and Bucket, all right. This pull down today, daily, that's a drop below support, right? It dropped under the 200. So using whenever something dropped, what comes behind it? Coach called it out today. A retest.
Yeah.
A retest,
Yeah.
right? So more than likely, Price is gonna jump back when it 155 cloud. The 200 is gonna retest. Most of the time you have a retest. It don't happen all the time. They usually have sometimes where it just drop with no retest at all. But majority of the time it's a retest whenever you have a drop below support. If not, the drop below support usually be a spring back up, right? Most of the time, whenever y'all be in contracts and everything, y'all got that 30% stop loss trying to be clever. What happens? The prices drop down, take your stop loss, and then do what? Go right
Right
back
back
up.
up.
You know what I'm saying? I
And
mean,
it said,
hey,
"Ha
Rip your face off.
yeah,
Throw
man.
it away.
That's why I fooled them. I moved my stop 40% instead of 30.
That's right. I'm telling you. Who told you to do that? I wonder.
I figured it out after I got stopped out by 1 penny like 10 times. Like,
hate that.
I'll fix them.
Pisses
Actually, I
me
went
off
to
so
like
bad.
35. I went to 35, and I was still getting, on the knife drops, getting, contract killers. So I went to 40, and it hasn't happened to me since. They're going to have to really come and get me now if they want me.
Listen, I love the term coiled spring, but I absolutely understand that it is definitely the elevator shaft down and the stairs up.
Are you sure it's not loaded spring?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Literally.
We don't know. Nobody knows. But I do know this. Whenever I look at the chart pattern and I have a card,
this is that whole silly conversation that coach always says, let me look at my crystal ball or my
Right.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
What usually happens though, when you have a card spring pattern, right? It usually be a shakeout on both sides. Look at Tesla chart. They got the up thrust and then that business start coming down. All right. You got to look at both sides of this chart on a daily, right? You got a strong move up and then a reversal down. That's a stop out on both sides of the range.
But then there's that third
mean?
side because there's three
I agree.
sides to everything.
Oh, he's got
agree
12 days. He's got 12 days.
So
minimum
yeah.
before the earnings come out. So we'll see.
And just for the don't get me wrong. I'm not.
I call it the double
talking,
fake out.
I'm talking, but I'm not complaining because I'm not dealing with expiration dates and I'm not dealing with Greeks and things. Oh my God, I am dying, y'all.
Kind of sound like you complaining though, bro.
No, I'm not.
Talking about gamma and jamma and gamma and
I'm sharing my emotions. I'm sharing my emotions, Ralph, because it's an emotional thing. I'm looking at this. I'm like, y'all talk about small accounts. I have a small account.
Let me tell you what you could do though.
So there's that. You got an account.
Yeah, and that's what. Thank you, Chris. I have an account, and I'm trying to maintain it. And when I see Tesla and I buy shares, and I see Tesla and that shares,
I'm trying to give you a game plan, but
$50.
you won't let me. Cop.
Cut it out.
I am.
Listen,
Listen,
my
bro,
Doji, man, my Doji ran up, Ralph. That Doji ran up, boy.
Never mind.
That Doji ran up.
Yeah, you got.
Hey Ted, you see Victoria's Secrets closed up almost 1.4%, Ted.
Yep. I'm putting on my Victoria's Secret.
I called it this morning for you.
Does anybody have like a brand that I can get in on? Because I need somebody that sells 10 and a half.
You're inspiring and motivating us all.
They make them all sizes, Ted.
Appreciate you! Exclamation point.
What happened, Dawn? Dawn, you got an eye.
Dawn, exclamation point. Who you yelling at?
Man. I uploaded it, so I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen so I can play this video that I've been working on for you guys.
All right,
you go,
Dawn. Here first.
Dawn, anything to change the subject.
Yes.
You know me.
Because this court has been whipped to death. We're to watch tomorrow.
How about Elf? Can we talk about Elf?
I'm not talking about that.
My Apple. Hey, the Apple Evo this afternoon was awesome.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I saw
stick
that.
to what we know, right? And the only thing we know is what the market tells us.
That's it.
I started asking customers at Family Dollar. I started asking ladies, do they use Elf? And a lot of people say yes.
That's right.
I've never heard
There
of
you
it.
go.
I've never heard of it before Ted. I've never heard of it before Ted.
I didn't either.
I heard was it Alta. I knew what Alta was, but I didn't know about Elf. And a lot of people, every almost I've only like had one person say, "Oh no, what is that?" And you know, everyone they do it. It's everywhere.
I agree. Don, let's see this.
Yeah, let's
That's
see
it.
So quiet in all our
Give me 2
conversations.
seconds.
The world premiere
okay.
of
I'm gonna have to get a
Dawn's
snack
new
if we're
video.
watching a movie. Hungry.
this
And
better
I bet
this better be
everybody
good.
here-
This better be
Hey,
good.
Oh,
Mark,
yeah.
I bet she still hasn't watched Soylent Green.
No, I bet she hasn't either.
Who,
She's
Dawn?
ignoring us. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So I watched it, but I fell
TJ,
asleep.
you got to take away your comments a little bit. Anyway,
Who's coming?
TJ's comment in the a little cringe.
Hello?
See.
Hello?
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 So
Hello?
what about those Michigan Wolverines?
Hey now, let's not be cursing.
I love you, brother.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is there a way to mute Cox?
Or something.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
We're ready.
We've
Yeah.
been waiting.
World premiere of well, we'll let you guys figure it out.
Okay.
Do all think, right, that, whoa, I know what I'm doing. I can do this. I will be able to. If you couldn't do it before me and you're still listening to yourself, how do you think that's going to play out? It's when you actually become the student that then you will be able to accept the information from the master. If you already knew better, you're already making tens of millions of dollars per year, and what do you need me for? If you're not making tens of millions of dollars, start listening to me and stop listening to you. You will either continue to do what you were doing, or you will start to train with me and your life will change. When you are ready to accept the information is then and only then when it makes sense and you change your life. You are the only ones stopping you from being successful. So if you can't follow some basic ass rules from the person you're paying, how are you going to follow the hard rules? If you can't do that, you aren't ready to make millions. You are not ready to quit your job. You are not ready to provide more for your family. Like all my players of any team I've ever coached, any company I've ever ran, including my own, if you guys cannot follow the basic ass rules, you will never, ever excel, ever. I want more from you than that. I expect more of all of you than the bare minimum bullshit. I am your real coach, and I will hammer you when it's time, and it is time. Fix your shit. Let's have a great 2024. Listen to the rules, apply them, buy the frickin' VIP membership if you're able to get more training and education, because you're missing out every day. If I die tomorrow, you've missed out on the whole time. You could have got all that information you can use the rest of your life. The people that are in that room that get all the extra training and that I'm here all the extra time, they can use it forever regardless if I'm here or not tomorrow. Invest in yourself and stop goofing around. I am literally giving you an opportunity to train with a multimillionaire who knows exactly what to do, exactly when to do it, and how to do it. All you need to do is listen to the sound of my voice.
Damn.
I am your leader.
What'd you guys think?
I don't know
That is
whether to be
that
hey,
is Academy Award winning stuff there, Don.
darn. That made me mad at myself. Like, good Lord.
It made me want to kick my own ass.
No. Hey,
Talking to me.
for real though.
You talking to
Hey,
me?
I want to point something Coach said out.
Why you gut punching, Don?
Huh?
That was beautiful, girl.
Cool. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
He,
That was cut.
he's been saying a lot of gems lately, man, and it's like I put a lot of stuff together and just
Is that for the public?
because it moves me. You know, every time he does that, I'm like, I am missing the boat. We got to put this out there. People need to know how great he is and how much he motivates us and teaches us. So
Oh
I'm
my
like, I
God,
gotta
that's
step
what-
my game up and
You know
put
how
some-
happy he would be if
put
we
it
all
out
like
there.
became millionaires? He would be so happy.
You gonna have people coming to coach in tears. Like, I'm sorry, I should have been here. Here's my debit card. It's my bank account. Just okay. I'm sorry.
Look at
You gotta
Mark.
apologize. You make me want to apologize to coach right now. Like I did something wrong. I felt like I done something wrong.
Whenever he's talking in general like that,
What have I been doing for 8 months?
He's talking to me. I know he's talking about me.
Shit.
He's like, get your shit together. He's like, if you can't do some basic ass shit, something's wrong.
Girl,
You're not ready. I thought the next words were gonna be, you are a loser. If you're not
Very
doing
good,
this,
very good creation, Don. Very good.
that was really good.
Got to release that to the world now, Don.
Let's give it to her, y'all.
Yeah, I put it on Discord. We gotta put it out there. Share it. You know, I put it on
Give
Twitter.
yourself a bell.
Thank you.
Give yourself a bell.
Yeah, because you know what you are, Don?
I'll
What
do
I
the bell.
say?
But Don.
What did I say you
But
are?
Don.
Huh?
But Don.
What did I say? You know
Don,
what you are? What did
got
I
one
say you
question.
are?
Same thing you are, girl.
But
A
I have
genius.
one question, Don.
That's
Don.
a genius.
But you,
I
Don,
can't
but you
hear
have
nothing.
sight.
All
You have
I hear is
sight
Cox saying
impairment.
dumb.
Huh?
Don, you have sight impairment.
She has
Oh
what?
my God. She know what I'm saying to her.
Did you just call her a psycho?
Why you just
Come on, Don.
Don't
Don,
do this,
I've been,
ass.
listen,
Why
I've been showing people your things, and I'm like, and she has, you know, she has some, and people are like, for real?
Come on, Cox, you gotta lead better than that, brother.
Girl. Thank you,
He
Don.
about to jump on you. You need to lead
Here's
better
some
than that,
Coach
Cox.
right there.
Here's
He
some,
don't
here's some
understand.
comments.
She
Here's
know
some
what I'm
comments
saying.
in the chat for you, Don.
Yeah, and then
Let
I
me
want
read
to say
these.
something
Let me
that's
read
gonna
these.
bring value.
They said that
God
was
bless you.
great.
God
Bubbles
bless
says
you,
it was
Don.
great. DJ Vinny said that. It's what he said today. Ivan said you can't handle the truth. DJ Don made that. Gilly said he loves it. Ivan says very nice. Bubbles says awesome, Don.
Awesome.
John L said great, John. Carolyn Chicken Wrap said yep. Says you deserve it. Tip, Don. Special K. P Diddy
Wow,
said
thank you,
always,
guys.
always, Don. Powerful, Don, from Chris Brown. Linda said, great job, Don. Play it again, Chris Brown said. DJ Vinny said, play it again. And I guess they want you to
tell
play
you
it one
what.
more time.
I think they want to see it
Play one
again.
more.
Close the show with it.
Yeah, that's
an
what I'm
awesome
gonna do. I'll
video.
close the show with it.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
please.
All right, we'll
please
see you at
close the
4 a.m.
You guys ready?
Full screen. Play it full screen.
show. Y'all have a
Hey,
good night.
I posted the
Look,
the earnings for the week of the 29th, an advanced sneak preview. So Bucket, you'll like that.
Yep.
I actually
We
I
talked
Save
about
that
it.
link.
I
We
subscribed to
talked
earnings.
about it before you got in, Ted.
Yeah, that was an amazing conversation.
So-
I want to start paying more attention to you guys with that stuff because that's huge.
so look, I want to say something after Ted get finished. You know, I've been raising my hand to say this shit like 18 times. So it's something
right, go
that's
ahead.
important that I want to talk about. Now finish up with the Tesla comments and everything.
No, we're not talking about Tesla anymore.
Whatever y'all talking about, finish it up.
Earnings week. It's earnings whisper for the. So I subscribe to earnings whisper now, and it gives a kind of a sneak preview of we lost a bucket. He was the one I wanted. So anyway, I figured out a way to kind of finagle the calendar. So I produced a PDF.
Ooh,
I try to make it different from the other earnings thing that we get from earnings
reports.
So I want it to be fundamentally different because I don't want people to get confused and think that Apple's got their earnings next week. So
24th January.
Ted.
No,
Can I say something,
I'm on the one that I have posted is the 29th of January.
Ted, I want to say something. Can I say something to you?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. For real. And I mean that. I've been kind of kicking back and I've been listening to you, especially now, you moderate things like that. So I really appreciate
Here comes the ass.
Thank you.
I mean, I want you to mute him when I start
actually, I feel like there's a butt coming.
I'm kidding. Thank you, Diesel Dan and Special K for the tips. I appreciate it. Go ahead, Cox.
Thank you, Cox.
I said it. I said thank you for being. I'm glad
sure?
you're here.
Totally.
No,
you are
way back.
You are
and something he said a long time ago.
Magnificent addition. Thank you very much.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're done, Cox? No, bro.
I might not be.
Every time the two of them are in the same room, huh?
I know.
Actually, I'm not because I want to talk about journaling, and then we got a whole lot.
Well, this is what I'm about to tell. This is what I'm about to tell you.
What do you guys think about Tesla?
This what I'm about to say is about to help Cox out if he would listen to it.
Hurry up, Ralph. I got all day.
Coach said in the video.
Can we talk about the VIX?
All right, you know what? I'm gone.
VIX takeover.
I'm just holler at y'all later. You know what I'm saying?
Give Ralph the floor.
Listen, Coach pointed out something that y'all fear in this room and everywhere. What happens if he dies? All right, now just take the whole death out of it, right?
Please
just take Cox, please, just take the death out of it, right? Well, how many of us are gonna just sit there and how many of us
lifetimes, huh?
How many of us see Christina? That idea right there. I already know where you land at. You know what I'm saying?
That was a joke, huh?
Because how many of you gonna sit there and be like, "Well, damn, Coach is gone. I can't trade." But you're missing the point. And he said it in the video. You got some of the best material that Coach put every day, right? That shit is on recording. You can study, and then most of the people that's up in there, not the VIP, because we go hard in there. But like, not only the VIP, the regular members, they got the videos on demand. I bet there's people in this room that never watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? And they just busy to get in the trade, right? And Coach is saying all you got to do is listen to his voice, follow the rules. Over half of the group don't follow the rules. I know they don't because I hear like what they doing, and I'm like, okay. The first rule on the chart is the 1 to 3%. I know it's radical, right? If you got a small account, people go over it all the time. No stops. They get in trade. They don't train first. They don't do this. What I'm trying to point out here is, all right, if he do go, are you gonna just stop, right? While he's here, you need to soak up as much game as you can from him. I'm telling you, I do not.
Well, that's what he said. He wants us to have it to pass it on too. And we will, he gives all of that. He does everything, and he wants us to have all of that to keep spreading the joy.
Right. He giving it to you, but what I'm saying is half of us don't even go and look at it. They can't because whenever we're in the market, I hear people that get trapped up in stuff that if they had gone and looked at it or did it, this wouldn't have happened, right? I'm talking about the basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the psychological part of trading. I'm talking about the basic things that when they come up to Coach with a question, that they haven't watched any other video. Like they ain't take no precautions. They just jumped into a trade. You know what I'm saying? Without trying to do anything, they come up there and then Coach will be the first thing they ask them. well, what did you do right here? Or it'll be like, what is the cause on support? Whatever the question is, it
Because
happens
people
every
just want the
single
answers
day.
given to them. They don't want to do the
Exactly.
work.
That's
They
what I'm
just
trying to
want
say.
give it
That's what I'm trying to say. You need to start working on the stuff that you have. Like he has some of the best stuff right here at your disposal, and you won't even go and get it. So what's gonna happen whenever he leaves, right?
Right.
You'll still have
Well,
it.
there's
You'll still
yeah,
have
there's
it. But you need to start getting on it now. That's what I'm trying to point
yeah.
out.
Well, you just look at the pre-market, our numbers that we do for our support and resistance at the open.
Mhm.
People aren't charting it on their own; they're waiting to be spoon-fed those numbers.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to
Well,
point out here.
you should have them done at least close before we even start talking about it. Then you could tweak it a little bit. Oh, okay, I see, Coach, why you put that number here or that number there. But you should be at least close in the ballpark.
It is
at
nice
this
to
point.
do it and then be able to compare it and see how close
Exactly.
you are. Yeah.
That builds your confidence.
Yeah. Or it shuts you right down. No, I'm just
Mhm.
completely wrong.
That's it. It's just that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
So how are you
saying.
going to
Like,
know if you don't do it?
Right.
Like Ralph said.
Exactly. You'll never know.
you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That is
The
Very
true.
good
regular
point.
members. This for the
There's so much.
VIP members.
There's
The
a
regular
plethora
members.
of
They got the
information.
same. Yes, the regular members. The videos on demand.
Yeah.
You know, really good videos. Everybody. I heard somebody say, "Well, I want to do cash secure puts and cover calls." And they were like, "Well, we got the videos." And we were like, "I'm not a VIP." They got the videos on demand. That's in the videos on demand.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
what? That let me know that they never went and looked at that. You never been in there. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
guys, we got to do better. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be the dead horse, but he's not gonna be here for everywhere.
Nay.
All right, let's
Christina,
see
I'm gonna
that
lock
world
your
premiere
ass in the
again.
dumpster. Let's see
All
it
right.
again.
Thank
we
you,
could
John
go.
H, for the tip. I appreciate it, John H. Thank you. Y'all making me earn money. All right,
For
man.
Kit.
That's the best.
I guess we'll go
That's the
ahead
best
and
kind.
everybody have an amazing night. Thank you guys for making this an awesome aftermarket as
That's
usual.
right.
I appreciate
Thanks,
you all
Dawn.
being here. Love you all.
We love
Everybody
you.
down in the chat, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna break it up into some shorts and see if Coach will let me put it on the channel, because I can't put it on Twitter that long because it's gonna make me trim it anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna break it up. So we'll make some shorts out of it and try to get the word out and help him advertise. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
all right, man.
All
Expect
right.
more of those,
Guys,
though. I
see you in a
love
few
you guys.
hours.
Huh?
Peace,
See you in a few
peace and love
hours.
to everybody.
Mhm.
All right. Peace, love, and hair grease.
I was gonna say that.
You're
Now,
here.
how do
Don't
I make
care.
it full screen? Oh, there we are.
Here we are.
Full screen.
All right,
Full
so I'm gonna
screen.
pull everybody off. All right.
All right.
All right.
Love you guys. Have a good
Love
night.
you. Bye.
Yeah.
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
2 a.m. 1 for you, Ted.
What did I do? I took it out.
I don't know. You left me here. We're still here.
You're
You
special.
got Delta, BlackRock, Citibank morning. Lots to talk about.
All right, Ted. We'll talk about it. All right. Guys, have a great night.
We do all think, right, that, whoa, I know what I'm doing. I can do this. I will be able to. If you couldn't do it before me and you're still listening to yourself, how do you think that's going to play out? It's when you actually become the student that then you will be able to accept the information from the master. If you already knew better, you're already making tens of millions of dollars per year, and what do you need me for? If you're not making tens of millions of dollars, start listening to me and stop listening to you. You will either continue to do what you are doing, or you will start to train with me and your life will change. When you are ready to accept the information is then and only then when it makes sense and you change your life. You are the only ones stopping you from being successful. So if you can't follow some basic ass rules from the person you're paying, how are you going to follow the hard rules? If you can't do that, you aren't ready to make millions. You are not ready to quit your job. You are not ready to provide more for your family. Like all my players of any team I've ever coached, any company I've ever ran, including my own, if you guys cannot follow the basic ass rules, you will never, ever excel, ever. I want more from you than that. I expect more of all of you than the bare minimum bullshit. I am your real coach, and I will hammer you when it's time, and it is time. Fix your shit. Let's have a great 2024. Listen to the rules, apply them, buy the freaking VIP membership if you're able to get more training and education, because you're missing out every day. If I die tomorrow, you've missed out on the whole time. You could have got all that information you can use the rest of your life. The people that are in that room that get all the extra training and that I'm here all the extra time, they can use it forever regardless if I'm here or not tomorrow. Invest in yourself and stop goofing around. I am literally giving you an opportunity to train with a multimillionaire who knows exactly what to do, exactly when to do it, and how to do it. All you need to do is listen to the sound of my voice.